Hey everybody, it's been about 24 hours since we were at the show yesterday, the big local show. So we thought I'd take a few minutes, talk with Lauren about the experience. So yesterday was her first show. It's her first year showing pigs, although she did help a lot with Thomas last year. So tell me about it. Tell me about what that first show was like.
It was pretty stressful, like just getting prepared for it and having to wait for so long in the morning just to get in the show ring for 5-10 minutes.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the schedule. Like, what time did you get here yesterday and what was your whole day like?
So we got here around 8 in the morning. We had to turn cards in by 9. They started at 10 with beef heifers, and then that took, hour and a half?
Something like that.
And then they moved to sheeps and goats. Sheep took so long.
That took a long time.
And then it was goats, and then they did dairy heifers, and then it was swine.
So in the swine, tell us about your pig. What is your pig? What breed is it?
My pig is a spot. She's
a cross.
Yeah, she's a cross. She's a cross between a spot and a Berkshire.
Okay. So what does that mean?
It means that whenever she was bred, they bred a spot and a Berkshire together.
Okay. Now, you were in the ring yesterday, and when you got done, you were like super, I think, relieved maybe. But tell me about that experience of walking through the gate for the first time.
I kind of felt like everything kind of just went away. It was really sort of relaxing in a way, but also very nerve-wracking because you never know what the judge is going to like and if she's going to like your pig or not.
Now, you did this last year for fun. You sort of helped Thomas out whenever he was at his dad's, and you took a liking to it. What is it that you like so much about it?
See, that's the thing that I don't really know. I just know that whenever I'm in there, and whenever I'm working with the pigs and getting to be with them, that it's kind of like relaxing in a way where like you don't have to worry about someone telling you to go do the dishes or telling you to go clean your room. You just get to be there with your animal and get to train him and get him ready for this thing that you get to do by yourself pretty much.
What do you think you're learning from this?
I'm learning responsibility. That is like the major thing that I'm learning with this, and how to keep something besides myself and I'm not keeping you guys alive, but like keeping another being alive.
Looking across the ring here, yesterday this was full of people, it was full of activity. What can you take away from your first show?
There's never really a time where it's just quiet. There's always something going on. Whether it's someone's pig is going crazy because it doesn't want to be in its pen, or if it's your pig that is trying to buck you over because you're trying to feed it and it wants its food. And it just takes a lot of patience because people do get on your nerves a lot during this. But overall, I think it's really fun and it's just a good experience.
Let's welcome in Thomas now. Thomas, it's good to see you. This is your second year doing pigs. What's the difference so far?
Just weight difference and pig attitude.
Pig attitude. That's interesting. What do you mean by pig attitude?
She's not as cooperative as Skitsy was, even though Skitsy wasn't very cooperative, but...
So there's a reason for that, though. There's at least part of a reason, right? So tell us what kind of pig it is.
Poland China.
And what does that mean?
She's got droopy ears and she looks like a Berkshire.
So is that like the only difference between a Berkshire and a Poland China?
They basically look the same.
Yeah. But the droopy ears kind of cover her eyes.
Yeah.
So how does that affect her?
She doesn't see the whip coming, so she tends to freak out when it hits her.
So I know you guys have had trouble getting her down the hill, right?
Yeah.
So if I understood it right, whenever you take her into a strange place, she has a hard time seeing around. So she has to just be focused on what's right in front of her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she doesn't really understand her surroundings, so she just sometimes goes off a smell. And if she smells food, she thinks it's home.
Yeah. So we had an interesting deal trying to get her out to the wash bin here at the show. We got her all the way to the door, and then she would not go out, right? And then what happened after that?
She pooped on you.
Well, yeah, she did poop in my general direction. I don't think she got a little on my hand. But
She turned around and she tried to go back,
yeah,
but we got her out the door.
we had to chase her back through the arena back here. I thought we were going to knock a couple people over, but we didn't. Tell me a little bit about the difference between this show this year and this show last year. Was there any difference in the 2 years?
I think we may have actually had the same pins, or around the same pins.
Yeah.
And I feel like I did better this year
Yeah.
because I have a little bit more experience.
Okay.
And this pig, she was better in the show ring, but she acts like she's not going to be good in the show ring. She's not like Skitsy. She didn't go up to the other pigs and just want to be near the other pigs. She actually walked around the judge, and when she was in the show ring, she got off the fence. But when we were practicing with her, she liked to hug up on the fence and not go near the center.
Yeah. You said something about this year being a little bit more chaotic. Is there a reason it was more chaotic?
Weight difference, and Lauren has a pig here.
All right, so if you had to give advice to anybody wanting to show pigs, what would you say?
That if you're starting off and you haven't been around pigs, it's not as easy as it looks. In the ring, they cooperate. If they're raised right, they cooperate, and it's just a lot of work. They're messy, they smell. So if you don't like any of those things, pigs may not be your area.
All right, Thomas, thanks for telling us about your experience. We'll see you and the pig here in a couple of weeks at County. Are you excited about going to County?
Yeah, she's gonna freak out at County.
But you get out of school for a couple of days.
Yeah,
That's what you're looking forward to the most, I'm sure.
yeah.
Okay. Thanks for being out here. All right, well, that's it here at the barn. We'll see you guys next time.